and then it's setting to the south of west. So that means it's coming up from Antarctica and then going back towards Antarctica. And then how can you be in Melbourne, Victoria, and seeing it come up from the same way, where from as New Zealand's point of view, they saw it exiting to the southwest. So,
yeah, you should go into I think it's adl.place. That's Shane St. Pierre's website.
ADO.place.
ADL.place. I'm pretty sure that's it. If you jump on there, then you can have a look at his model and just play around with it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go there. ADL.place. Okay. Hey, Swallow, what's going on, man? That's Swallow FE, y'all. I guess he was at work a little bit ago.
Yes, g'day. Yes, I was at work. That's why I didn't come on the chat.
Oh, welcome. I'm glad to have you, man.
Thank you for letting me on.
Yeah, not a problem, man. So yeah, you were saying that I forgot what you were saying exactly, but I didn't agree with it.
There was a few things I was talking with Dojo, but
right.
I don't know. There was so many topics, so yeah, okay. Don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume that you are a globe earther.
That is correct. And I've interacted with Plane Reality quite a few times because he's in Adelaide. I'm in Melbourne.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he tried to debunk one of my things by doing a terrible job with AutoCAD and not debunking it at all. So that was pretty funny.
Yeah, but I mean, refraction changes for temperature. So I mean, how can you get the exact thing? So I don't know the exact angle for refraction in CAD anyway. So you
know. So you mean to tell me that somewhere out there is the curve, correct, Swala?
What do you mean? Somewhere out there? No, yeah. Okay, so if we're talking about what Plane Reality was doing, he was doing one of his videos of him when he's in what the Grange Pier or whatever like that, and we were talking about straight line directions and also how much refraction might bend over the curve. Now, I don't know the exact figures on what refraction angles are,
right?
And especially temperature. I don't know how much it affects with temperature, so I can't really address Plane Reality's thing because I don't know what the temperature was, so I wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah, I think you need to stop reifying your model. Light doesn't bend around a curve.
Of course it does.
It's a reification fallacy.
Of course it does. Light does bend around. Light does bend around a curve. What are you talking about? Of course it does.
Well, then what you need to actually do is go out and find a laser on a long distance over the actual Earth, not some silly little thing where someone gets a heat gun and points a heat gun at a laser.
That's exactly what most of you guys do. You go and get your laser at night time. You do it over ice lakes and it bends.
No. And we've done it on land as well.
Yeah, and it bends up.
You've done the land one too. Yeah, I get it. But I was talking about ice lakes.
The lasers always bend up. They never bend down.
That bending up action is actually the reflection.
I'm going to jump out. Guys. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Oh, Luke, you have a good day, brother.
I might jump in later. Cheers. Good chat. Nice to meet you all.
You got it, man. All right, man. Good to have you, man.
Cheers.
Good evening, Vlad. How are we doing?
Hey, man, I'm holding it down, man. You know, we're just we're guessing it up. And we're inviting hands, all hands, or most hands, because there are some of y'all that I'm like, yeah, nah, man. Hey, y'all ain't coming in here trolling this place up. Got more trolls than a damn Tolkien novel out this bitch.
Oh, nice.
So Swala is a new guest. He's Aussie as well. Cookie Monster, what's happening, man? I don't think I've seen you here before.
Ryan, he's my partner.
Oh, okay. Welcome.
We do a show together.
And Plane Reality is a new guest. Or rather, one that I haven't had up on the panel yet. Cool cat so far. We've had quite we've had various topics today, right? From the rising Earth to what is reality to what is the sun again, and not really much on the final experiment, even though these. Not the rising part, but rather the sun obviously is the topic of the final experiment and how they plan on weaponizing this type of information against us. And now we're in the camp of Swala is saying, talking about refraction, how we use lasers on a cold lake and everything
yeah.
else like that. You know, all the stuff that we've heard before. So
Well,
obviously, swallow.
Initially, I didn't come up to talk about refraction anyway.
No, I know that.
You saw me in the chat earlier. I was
Yeah.
talking about those sun angles on Sun Cup, but Sun Cup's been gone for about half an hour now.
You said it's been gone?
Well, it's not on the screen anymore.
Oh no. I understand that. I got that.
Yeah.
We took that down.
It's been gone for a while since the other people have been on the screen. So
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta grab something.
I'd love to talk about the Sun Calc because I wanted to talk about that. So when you're ready.
Oh, sorry, Vlad. I got to actually bail, Vlad. Thanks for having me on here, man.
You got it, Plain man. It's good to see you. It's good to see you, bro.
Take care, man.
All right, man. Peace out, bro.
But, hey, Vlad, if you're interested, man, I'm looking for anywhere to show my presentation. So if you're cool, you want to maybe have a look at it and go over it and some of the observations and stuff one day, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, totally. Let's actually talk about it on Friday.
This Friday, which is a couple of days.
No, let's talk about it on Tuesday.
Next week. Yeah, I was going to say make it next week because I've got a few things on. So
yeah, not a problem.
Yeah, I mean, I'll jump in one of your chats and I'll take a day and we'll organize it. Thank you very much.
Just remember that's your Wednesday, Plain.
Man.
What's up?
Oh yeah, that is your Wednesday.
Yeah, it'll be my Wednesday. That's all good.
It'll be Wednesday. You'll be Tuesday. So
yeah, all good.
I apologize, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. See, from a northerner's perspective here in the U.S., I totally forget that you got. You know what I'm saying? I apologize.
Yeah, we're ahead of you, guys, man. We're ahead of you. All right, thanks anyway, man. Take it easy.
You got it, man. You have a good one, man. Take care, brother.
See, that's the catch. We're from the future.
Yeah, I
didn't even need to go 88 miles per hour just to find that out.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, golly.
All right, Doc.
DeLorean. Wow.
Marty, your kids are going to be a problem.
Yeah, right.
We're going to need 1.21
gigawatts. Marty.
Hey, but before we get on to like talking about like things, I just want to congratulate all the Americans on getting Trump up on in government again. That's bloody awesome.
Some people might argue that, but I think it's a better choice than Camilla.
I'm
not
sorry.
really sure about her.
I'm sorry. I lost you there. You said something about arguing and then you froze because
I was saying I wanted to congratulate any Americans in the chat or whatever like that about getting Trump back in government because it's about bloody time.
Yeah. I mean, they're gonna do what they do anyway. I think they're both trash. I think they're both whatever. I don't like.
I call him Rumpelstiltskin. Dude, Rumpelstiltskin is what his name is. Trumpelstiltskin.
Exactly. That dude is such an oddball. He makes me laugh. I'll tell you what, it's going to be a very entertaining 4 years. That's for sure. He's going to keep us entertained.
Tell him to cut that hair off, dude. That will help. Just whack it off, dude.
I love how scared everybody is because they think he's going to send him to jail. Like I think the only part I really like about him getting elected is that there are people that tried to throw him in jail, and I would love to see how petty he gets. He's like, you tried to send me to jail. I'm gonna see how I could make your life a living hell, because that's how he gets down. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the part I want to watch. Aside from that, he's a liar just like everybody else. He didn't shoot it. He didn't get his ear shot off. Got a brand new ear after that. Come on, man. This dude.
Schools don't get mowed down by other kids. Come on.
Yeah. The guy's unreal.
My dad had his ear cut off. He had a brick cut it off, and a car drove through the house, and they sewed it back together right away. But it was elongated, and it was thicker.
Yeah, ear don't look the same. Yeah, your ear ain't the same.
Nope.
You like, I don't know why, but this ear sound like somebody playing a damn French horn out the motherfucker the whole time. I don't know what happened to my ear after that accident. Like your ear's never the same. I know back when I was in Qatar, I wasn't stationed down there, but I was flying my missions out of there. We would have Army guys on R&R that would come to Al Udeid Air Force Base, And then I met this one dude, got his whole shit blown the fuck off. His whole ear was gone out there on the bus stop smoking a cigarette. I was like, hey man, what's going on? He's like, all right. And then like I was looking at him, he was like, my ear, right? I was like, yeah, I didn't want to say nothing. He's like, it's okay. I was like, how do you feel about that? He's like, man, I'm relaxed. He's like, it's weird. Noise is weird coming out of here, but it's real muffled. Everything is muffled. I would imagine that whatever took his shit off fucked his hearing up as well. But yeah, his shit looked strange after his shit got blown off. So the way Trump just went ahead and popped a new ear on like he's fucking Mr. Potato Head, I'm not buying any of that shit. Sorry.
Hey, that's Nathan Oakley's title now. He's Mr. Potato Head.
Is it really?
Well, that's what Jamie Sea-Level calls him.
Oh God, yeah, pretty much.
It's Mr. Potato. That's it, Mr. Potato.
Yeah, but other than that, I'm not talking about the politics. Those guys lie so much there. Let the liars be liars and let us look for the truth. Not in them though.
Oh yeah, subscribe to Nathan Oakley today. 1980.
Oh guys, if you hadn't already, please make sure to subscribe to PJ Cruikshank's channel. He already got his channel destroyed and removed by YouTube, so he's rebuilding it. If you guys haven't, please subscribe to PJ Cruikshank. It's up there at the top of the chat, pinned. Subscribe to his channel. He's a good dude, and he's got content every day. He's got content for miles and miles.
Yeah, I'll be on this show later. He's hitting near 100 now. He was like at 90 almost when I checked last time.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Oh, hell yeah.
They put it back up there, dude. He was at 376, I think, when he lost the channel.
Holy shit.
When we get everybody back on there. He didn't do anything, dude. He just got marked by a troll, pretty much. Yeah. And Sean Hawkins claimed he did it, but we don't believe that.
That's ridiculous.
I know, it's funny.
That's ridiculous, man. Like, I don't know. It's fucking stupid. But we're gonna repair. We're on this little journey. We're gonna bring his stuff back up. Hopefully, at least at a bare minimum, he could have 100 today, and then we could just keep working on it from there.
I'll go take a look and see where he's at.
Please. Yeah, man. So, Swallow. I don't know what your reality is, and that's okay. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but the facts are as they are. You know, we've already beaten this globe into the ground. What we don't know is what the hell is going on above us, and that's a fact, Jack. We have no idea.
I would beg to disagree, but I mean, I'm sure you would understand why I would do that.
Of course, because you're of the globe, and that's okay.
Yeah,
we understand that.
And this is the thing, is the fact that I've lived down in Australia for the last 40 plus years, and as far as I'm concerned, what you see on Sun Calculator is a very good thing to be able to discuss. And if you want to take us back there, we can have a bit of a look.
Okay, right. I apologize. Let's go back to the Sun Calculator.
Oh yeah, PJ's at 99 now. He's
at 99, y'all. Hey, we need whoever has it subbed to PJ. We putting our man over 100. Rethinking what's happening, bro.
Not that you guys would care, but I'm on 75. So
you're on 75. Oh, sorry.
You need to swap sides, dude.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. If I like to lie out of my ass, a whole bunch of people follow me.
Oh, that's what I do daily. I lie out of my ass, dude.
Oh, constantly. Come on. By the way, Swallow, what's your real name, man?
That's
classified. You hiding? Now you hiding.
I'm thinking. Yep. We got real names.
As far as I'm concerned, Swallow is all you need to know.
Okay, all right.
If that's fine by you, because we got Cookie Monster, Frog Brigade, and Ironworks, and I know that you've revealed your name, but I mean, do we have
Ryan?
No.
His name's Ryan. My name's Roger. My name's Roger Ledwell. You can subscribe to me at Roger Ledwell on YouTube.com too. I'm not hiding from anybody.
I don't care what the other names are.
Yeah, I got you.
I live in Denver, Colorado. I'm right next door to Duffy. Actually, he's right down the street from me, 8 miles away from me.
Wow.
Are you the guy who played tennis with him, or was that someone else?
No, I was the guy that I went to his church and live streamed, and he obfuscated and lied to me the whole time I was there for the most part, dude. And I'm the liar, dude. I'm the liar.
Yeah, because he's a pastor too. He got the torch handed down to him when the dude was on his dying breath or some shit, and then the dude passed it. Yeah, he passed the torch over to him like it was a matrix of leadership, and now he's got a pastorship. I'm like, man, if you don't stop with your bullshit over there, just lying, man. Okay,
Go ahead. I told you.
Say again.
I said I've been saying that Duffy wasn't really a pastor, that he was faking it all along, and nobody would accept it. They were like, I don't know. I think I'm like, no, he's faking it. He's got to be. Come on.
He's actually got a church, dude. He does have a church. I've been to it.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying it's not his church. He took over for someone that whatever.
Yeah, Bob Inyard. Yeah, he wanted to put all the flat earthers on a rocket and shoot us to space, dude. He did.
Yeah.
Well, if someone else was the pastor and then he took over it, well, then I guess that kind of puts him into that pastor thing. And as Frog Brigade has just said, if he's been there, then as far as it's concerned, at this point in time, he's a pastor.
Yeah, okay. You can watch the video on Snob's channel if you want to see the actual video of me at the church.
I remember when you went, and then he had a couple people there. He's like, I ain't got no service for you, homie. And we were like, oh, this dude over there just making that shit up as he went along, but it's all good. So here we go. We've got this is on the summer solstice, June 21st, in the north. So it's Australia's winter, correct?
That's correct. Yep. It's cold for us.
So it's called what?
It's cold for us, yes.
Well, okay, it's cold for the Aussies, okay? Mm-hmm. So this is what the sun looks like for you guys, yes?
Yes, it's true.
Okay.
It's true. It rises in the northeast and goes over the north side and sets in the northwest.
Okay. I want the people to see where it is. The perspective right now is looks like it's around Melbourne. You see where that is?
Somewhere near where I am. I can't quite tell, but somewhere near I am.
But it's near you. Okay, so in the southeastern portion right there next to Tasmania and shit. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is the sun one more time, right? And then you're going to see it hover 90 degrees at noon. Boom, right there. And then it continues. And then it disappears. So they see it going from east to west. It sets in.
It goes right out of your perspective, right? You gotta. Yeah, they don't use perspective. I'm sorry.
There it is, and east to west. Okay, so
can I make one reference? I know I heard you say a little bit earlier where when you looked at the top yellow bar,
yellow bar.
That's not quite. The top yellow bar where the sun actually glides over.
Right here.
Not the top. No, sorry, not that bar. The within.
Oh, you're talking about this?
Yes.
On the azimuth. What did I say? Yeah.
At one point in time, I heard you say, I don't think that's in line with the Tropic of Capricorn or Cancer.
Oh, no. Yeah. What I was saying was this is why. Because if we're looking at Australia right here, and then, hold on, I'll take you there. Because
when it's near the equator, it looks like it's doing what the tropics do.
We were at a place where, if you look right here, say we're in, say the sun or right here in Chile, right? You see how the red mark is in Chile? Yes. Even though it says 21 June, you see where the sun is?
Yes.
This mark right there doesn't mean, that is not the Tropic of Cancer. That is
initially you had because of the equator.
No.
So it looked like it was a straight line, but it really wasn't.
No, now you see where Florida is right there? I don't. Hey, Roger, is that you again? Just beating?
Sorry.
You're like spousal
typing.
That's like
I am
assault. You're like assaulting your keyboard.
I'm not hitting it hard, dude. I promise you. I was
gonna say, man, you're gonna leave a mark on your keyboard, man. I'm gonna tell the cops. You're gonna have to explain that one. So
stop beating that board, man.
Exactly, man. That damn.
I'm like my mic, so
and then he's gonna use the excuse that the keyboard was asking for it.
Oh yeah, it has lipstick on it and it's bent over.
So here it is. So what I meant, Swalla, is that you see this gold line right here? that is not the Tropic of Cancer at all, because here where the cursor is right now, that's Florida. Beneath Florida is where the Tropic of Cancer would be, right?
Correct.
And then right here in Africa, through these countries right there is where Cancer would be, and then going across. So that's what I meant by that. I was like, oh, that's not
The yellow line is basically just a pathway for anyone within that circle. So when you zoom in, that circle gets tighter and tighter and tighter.
It gets smaller,
and so that's the thing. You wouldn't, if you zoom right into a town and it was only like 50 kilometers above you, you go, well, that's not the tropic either. So that's, that was my point.
Yeah, and so what I am now seeing is that this is a band.
That's right. It's a band.
This is a band. So I want to just point that out to people. Maybe if you didn't notice, I'm just recognizing that now. This is just
the black one on the bottom is obviously the
circuit.
Let me just, because there's winter on that side. That must be okay. So
we're not really looking at a top-down view of it. If we were right above it,
the black one is the summer, and the yellow one is the winter.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to line it up 12 o'clock, right? Boom, right there. There goes South America. So South America right here is in line with Melbourne. You see that, right?
Yeah, it's pretty close. Yeah.
Okay, it's in line. This is a whatchamacallit map, everybody. The Mercator style. Excuse me.
So there
it is. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm just going to change this every month. Let's go to January. No, actually, let's just continue from the summertime and let's work our way down.
Well, you could just jump to September. Oh, sorry.
July. Boom. I just wanted people to see the progression. July, August. You see how it's coming down, y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to get lower.
Yep. It's going to get lower. Boom. September. I'm sure there's a much easier way to do this. October. You see what it's doing? October.
No, I think the way you're doing it is the actual easiest way.
Okay. And you see where it's at? And it's below the equator. Let it be known it's below the equator right now.
That's right. The sunset and sunrise locations is outside of where the Tropic of Capricorn actually is.
Yep. And it's still right now, yes. And so right now the observer is beneath the Tropic of Capricorn.
Yeah,
just so people know. The observer, this little red circle right here, is beneath the Tropic of Capricorn.
Yes, but the top point of the yellow arc, that's within the tropic just fine.
Yes. And so actually the top arc is closest to the equator.
Yeah. But the setting and rising locations are completely outside of the band of the tropics.
That's right. So let's November. Y'all see that, right? Oh no, y'all didn't. Hold on. Now y'all see that, right? And let's move it. Boom. Y'all see what it's doing? Look at that. Boom. And then it's coming down.
Yeah, it's flying towards Antarctica.
Mm-hmm. It's coming down. Now, hold on. Fuck on out of here, motherfucker. Sorry, my bad, y'all. Goddamn thing. My bad. Shit, November. Okay. December. Winter solstice right there. Okay. Let me move this joker back. And then here it is. Boom. In Chile.
Yeah, that doesn't look like it goes around the South Pole in December.
Right.
Really.
Yeah, you notice when it goes into the dark zone, you see how the sun goes from the orange and it's black?
And it's black, right? It turns black.
That's the projected location of the sun, depending on that location at that particular time.
Yeah, the sun's in a location. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
So the sun is projected to be in that location where it's black, a black dot, and that is currently going over the top of Antarctica as we speak.
Yes.
Whereas on the that map what was that map that you had up before?
The Gleason's map.
The Gleason's map, yeah.
Right.
On the Gleason's map, it should have traveled over China, and then over Europe, and then back to Florida again.
Yeah,
right.
That's the
But now it's right down over where the final experiment is supposed to be landing.
But if you look where they're getting sun, those guys are getting sun in China. Those guys are not getting sun in Europe.
Yeah,
they're not getting sun in Europe.
But that's why I said that the sun is going towards China, and then comes around to Europe. So as you keep panning forward, China is currently lit. Europe is not yet lit. And so if you pan forward, you will find that Europe will start getting lit.
Hold on.
As that black sun goes to the other side of Antarctica.
Hold on. I'm trying to get more of the of this map. It won't let me leave this stationary.
Zoom out.
Yeah, Jesus.
I've already worked with this thing already. It's just a pain in the ass.
So here's the thing. You see this gap right here? So I'm gonna move the track one more time. You see? So if you look and if you see how the shadows move, they look like a big gigantic sine wave.
Yes. It's like
That's fine.
Like a sine wave. Probably.
Everything underneath that sine wave ain't getting no shadow.
That's right. It's 24-hour sun down in Antarctica.
Yeah, you're gonna be at a place where there is no shadow. They just ain't no shadow.
Yeah, this is a Mercator, right? This is the Mercator map, and it's not proportioned at all. It's not the right size.
No, it's not. It's not good proportioned at all. Antarctica is way too big on that picture.
And this is another globe projection too, just like the azimuth. Gleason's is a globe projection. They're all globe projections. So they rolled it out to a cylinder and they made it into a map.
Yeah.
They put the globe.
Now here's another thing, man. Yeah. Here's another thing. Is that you see how far south we are, and you see how this thing is freaking turning? It looks like a sad face. This is a mouth, so it's a sad face. Let's go ahead. Let's take this joker up. Hold on. Let's take it. Let's put it in. Let's put it in right there. So there it is. That's Ecuador. That's Ecuador. For all intents and purposes, that is Ecuador. You see what it is doing? It is straight. We are still in the winter solstice, right?
That's right.
And even if we go to the 25th of December, that's as far south as that baby's going. It ain't going nowhere else.
Yeah.
You see?
The cool thing about Ecuador is that the sun path is always straight as a dime all year round.
Yeah.
It's
on an equatorial plane, right? Yeah.
Can I make a recommendation for a website to have a bit of a look at?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
It's a really, really good one. It's called Andrew Marsh. Andrew Marsh, I think .com or .org.
AndrewMarsh.org.
I'll double check myself. Just Andrew Marsh will be good enough.
Don't let me open that shit up at work and let it be some old porn site or some nonsense.
No.
A bunch of midgets getting ran through or something.
No, it's AndrewMarsh.com. He's an Aussie sort of 3D sort of graphics person, but I think he might be like an architect.
Is he like a Walter Bislin kind of guy? Is that what you're going to point to?
Well, he's not German.
Okay, but, so he uses like sun's location in order to properly build a house, so it has a southern face or a northern face.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Yes,
I guess. Okay, makes sense because architects. Okay, that makes sense. But you see what the sun is doing. You don't need to do it
in 3D all the time for that sort of stuff, though.
But you see what the sun is doing over here. So what I said earlier, I feel holds some sort of water. That the Gleason's map works in a more of a northern location, so possibly above the equator. Because as long as you're either on the equator or beneath the equator, your times are going to be jacked up if you go off of a Gleason's map because you're looking at the sun.
Yeah, if you're in the north, it's convincing.
The times are already jacked up as it is, dude. They messed them up a long time ago.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They stayed fucking up the clock.
Yeah, can you take your marker up to Florida where you said you were?
Right here.
Or even up to New York, perhaps even for
I'll take it to New York.
Stronger bite.
Boom. Right there.
Okay. Do you also notice in this thing that the curve of that yellow line matches the Gleason map, right?
Yeah.
But do you also notice that the line where the sun rises and the line where the sun sets is pointing out to the outer line of the Gleason's map?
Wait, I'm sorry. Say that again.
Okay, see, if you roll the sun round to where the sun sets when it's over the top of Africa.
Okay. Hold on. The top of Africa.
Yeah. Sorry, but where it is right there. Yeah. So it rose just there when it was over top of like Namibia or something.
Okay, like Namibia, right there in the southwestern part, right here.
Yes, I don't know if that's Namibia, but I'm not too sure. But you
close. It's like Namibia, Angola.
Yeah. So on the Gleason, if you got a pen out on the Gleason's map,
right,
and you drew that line and you pointed it towards Namibia,
right,
and then you rolled across and you drew the other one over to drew the sunset over at Fiji,
right,
on the Gleason's map. It reveals a new story, a new question.
Hold on, I'm bringing up Gleason's right now. Give me a second. Okay, I'm gonna close out of this real quick.
Sure.
And then we're gonna talk about Gleason's. Let's stop that one, and then let's present Gleason's joint. There it is. Share. Boom.
Okay. So I think we were looking from a New York perspective, weren't we?
We were right here. We were near New York. It said we were in Maryland, but here's New York right here.
Right.
Okay.
So the sun was rising somewhere over near Namibia.
Right here.
Yeah, right whatever here. Those upside down towns are. And it was setting roughly over Fiji, over on the northern, the top side, because it's not northern or whatever like that. So you got to go to the top of the map. Tahiti, I see Tahiti, and there's like, I think that's Honolulu.
Hold on.
So you got to go further deeper into the ocean. Go higher up.
Tahiti.
See
right there,
right around here.
Yeah, Cook Islands and stuff like that. You can see Tahiti. So that was the direction of the sunset.
Right.
So if you draw a line from Tahiti, because you can see that one, to New York and then over to Namibia in Africa, it's a new question. It's a new thing to look at.
Hold on, let's see. Where's Tahiti?
Oh, sorry, Fiji's all the way over there. Sorry, you see, it's on the straight line vertical. There's Tahiti right there.
Well, this horizontal.
This is Hawaii.
Sorry, no. You see the one that's directly straight?
So right here's the IDL.
Up and down. Yeah, from Russia all the way up, you see Fiji Islands right there in the center. The cursor straight to the right. It's on top of I see it right here. New Zealand, right there, Fiji Islands.
I see it. Yeah.
So that's the two pathways of sunset and sunrise.
Okay.
Yeah, and so
boom.
It's just something to look at because obviously it bends back on that direction. It bends towards Fiji on the other direction.
I would get sun if it didn't.
Okay, right here.
It sort of plays into the flat Earth sun, but it's also bent in a completely different direction towards what that Mercator map was showing. It's more than 180 degrees of spread, isn't it? If you think about it.
It goes in a 360 circuit, doesn't it? All the way around.
Yeah, but I mean, if you think about like if you were somewhere in New York and you saw it rise in I think it's the southeast,
right,
and then you saw it set in the southwest. You would go out there and you say, it's probably more than 90 degrees. Maybe it's 100 degrees of difference between the two positions.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
The other map. I know what you're saying. The other map looked
you're
like
saying
the
cone.
Degrees.
The cone. It's not a total 360. It's basically a cone of light.
And if you draw a cone over here from Africa to New York and back to Fiji, your cone is probably 200 degrees in size. It's bent over backwards that it's hurting its shoulders. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
The cone has been ripped right open.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I was trying to draw on it. but these flipping things make
That's
You-
these things.
You trying to
crazy.
get paint out? Gonna draw what it's gonna do?
Yeah, right.
Hey,
But you go ahead.
Thanks for having me on. I am enjoying having a bit of a chat, and I don't mean to be a troll, but I mean I got lots of people talking to me in those chats. I do have to head off soon. I got to go home to dinner and change some nappies and stuff. So yeah.
Hey, Swallow Man. Hey, I appreciate you getting on and having civil discourse with us.
That's it.
Thank you.
That's it. I am
So,
a nice
yeah.
person in real life.
Okay. Yeah, you weren't being a jerk about nothing. So nah, man. We welcome everybody just about.
We
Just
get
as long
enough
as
trolls as it is.
Oh yeah. We enough trolls, but yeah, at least we get the honest discourse and we get to hear your point of view, even though it's wrong.
Yeah, well,
I'm just kidding. I'm fucking with you.
There
But
were so many things in that chat that I wanted to address.
Right.
But you just can't address it in so many pieces of text.
Yes.
And it's just flowing like so fast.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's much better where you can come out here and you could basically speak your mind, man.
Yeah.
So we're here for it.
Before I do go, sorry, because I know that on my time is suddenly limited. But if you do finish up this time and then you go to bed or whatever, because I know that it's like 1 a.m. for you, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's almost 2 in the morning.
So
yeah,
I don't want to tie you up. I know that you probably got to go sleep yourself, but definitely look at that Andrew Marsh website.
I wrote it down. AndrewMarsh.org or .com.
.com.
Yeah,
I got it. There's no org, just .com. And I just double checked it just then. It's got a whole lot of really, really good 3D models you can play around with, and they're great fun.
All right, amazing. Thank you, Swallow. Yeah, man. Thank you, man. Just come on at any time, man.
Yeah, well, it all depends on time. So I am knocked off work. So
okay. All right, then. Hey, man, I appreciate you for being on and welcome, man. You're welcome to come onto the channel and onto a chat if we drop a link, man. Anytime, bro.
No worries. I might give you a few minutes. Do you have any other final questions or anything like that or not?
No. You'll see the truth when you're ready. You'll see the truth when you're ready. That's just how it works.
I've been fighting the flat Earth for about 7+ years. So
you could fight. Hey, it's good to fight. It almost reminds me of the story of the guy wearing the jacket that the sun and the wind had a wager. The wind said, "I bet you I can blow that jacket off the guy." The wind is the lie. The wind is the lie. I don't know if you could hear me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it's Roger was over there wrestling.
I know.
It sounded like he was doing a suplex with his damn computer. But the wind is the lie. The sun said, "I just have to do what I do." The sun is the truth. So the wind did everything it could to blow that jacket off that man. Didn't work. Did it again, and the man just held on tighter and tighter. Didn't work. The sun is like, all right, now it's my turn. Sun came out. That dude just melted the jacket off the dude. Dude took his jacket off. Dude took his shirt off. Dude got a razor out and he shaved his chest. He had he had too many layers on. That's the difference between our truth and your globe. You understand? Is that all we do is present it the way it is. You know?
It's a good analogy. Hey, I'd like to say that I know that I think Dojo was saying, that the sun is like some sort of focal point or something like that. It doesn't really matter whether or not it's a focal point of like another world or whatever. It doesn't matter. The truth of the matter is we know roughly where it is. And look, the truth is that we base our time on it. We base our calendar on it. We grow our crops with it. We get over our sickness with it. It does everything for us. So why would we go out there and say the sun doesn't matter when it's actually the only reason we're actually existing?
No, we're not saying that the sun doesn't matter. We're saying that the sun being a ball doesn't make the earth a ball. That's what we mean by it. The shape of the sun doesn't make the earth a ball.
Yeah, I don't think I was necessarily arguing with you. I think that it's just, Flat Earth Dave always says, why do we bother looking at lights in the sky? You know how he said that sometimes. Why do we bother looking at lights in the sky to know what the world does? And I mean, sure, you could go out there and say, well, we don't care if the sun is a ball or it's a disc. It doesn't matter. It doesn't tell us what's going on what the ground is. Mm-hmm. But we know its directions, and we have to, depending on where it goes and what it does, it can tell us certain things.
Absolutely.
And I think that it shouldn't be discouraged. I think it shouldn't be, thrown to the trash, because the truth of the matter is we wouldn't exist today without it. So,
I read you. I think you might be looking at our argument from that perspective the wrong way, though. And that's only because we're not saying that the power of the sun, it's magnificent. We all can agree on that, right? We're not saying that it doesn't matter. What we're saying is that it's a bad comparison. You cannot compare what the sun is, number one, because it's local. Number two, it's not as big as we were told, right? And that we could demonstrate. Number three, we've seen so many, and the reason Dojo said that it was a focal point, because we could see the sun under the clouds, within the clouds.
We can hear you.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Maybe it's my mic, maybe my headphones. I don't know. Hold on.
Yeah, can you hear me, Swallow?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
All right. Yeah.
Whatever's going on with Frog, that's between him. I don't know what's going on with his mic.
Yeah. So we could see.
It's good.
So we could see that focal point that Dojo's talking about. It appears like a focal point. Sometimes you'll be in an airplane, it'll be underneath you, right? People have filmed this focal point sun, this observable sun, beneath them, right? Within the clouds, doing what it does. It looks totally crazy. And that's the thing. Leo's here in the house early in the morning. Leo's putting his trousers on, eating his beans and toast and shit. Look at him. Morning, Leo.
Can I just say that some of the things that I've talked about today has been demonstrable reality?
No,
okay.
not they're taking shots at you, Leo.
Oh yes.
Hey, Swallow, can you do me an honest favor? Look into pitch data. We have some if you want to look at it.
Pitch data.
And be honest about flight and such like. I just want to throw that out there before you take off.
I could talk about
we have some on Quantum Eraser's website.
Come home, but we've got lots of topics to talk about.
I can't hear you guys again.
Oh,
it's my headphones.
Man, that's what you get for beating the hell out your damn computer, man. I don't know what you be typing. It's like you type with a mallet, dude. Like you be beating the fuck out your computer, man.
I'm not typing.
Oh, all we hear is
I'm having problems.
I'm like, you be beating on that motherfucker like Phil Collins be beating on a motherfucking drum, dude. I'm like, what is he? Oh, that's why. He can't hear because he's got the Bluetooth headset. That's why I got the corded joint. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, yeah. I could talk about flights and all that sort of stuff on other days when I haven't got work and stuff. I did notice that Plane said that he was talking about the Antarctica webcams, and I would like to just give one other reference to the Australian webcams are flawless. Well, I mean, nothing's flawless in this world, but you don't get a gap in the middle of the night in the Australian webcams.
So it's a solid 24-hour.
Bloody oath. Okay. Davis, web-based, Mawson. Just look it up.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Google Mawson.
I'm not going to say either yes or no because I haven't seen an Australian webcam in Antarctica, but I'll check it out.
Yeah, and the funny thing about it is that if you watch Jaron talking about when he was talking to someone about why the cameras are broken and all that sort of stuff, right? He's reading from the Australian government's email about an American issue. I don't get it. I don't understand why he's having gripes about the American webcam and bitching about it to an Australian person who's got their webcams are fine. Don't you think that's a bit weird?
Yeah. What parallel are those webcams at? That's what I want to know.
That's a good question.
Sorry, what's that?
How far south is the webcam? Like
the webcams that are Australian ones are not as far south as Edmundson base. Edmundson base, yeah.
Edmundson, yeah.
So we got like Dawson and Mawson or whatever like that. They're on the coast. So they're probably 80 degrees south, maybe.
Speaking of Edmundson, I'm sorry to cut you off, but Edmundson's Roald Edmundson's great nephew, we served together. We were in the Navy together.
Oh, cool.
We were Navy chiefs together. Yeah. Yep.
My grandpa was a Navy chief too. He was a midshipman for 21 years.
Okay.
He actually sailed the South Oceans too, and
the South
he was
Seas.
captured in. Yeah.
I be done sail the 7 seas.
Oh yeah, that's why I love navigation, dude.
I'm sorry to steal your thunder, Swallow. Go ahead, bro.
No, it's all good. Yeah, I do want to head. Yeah. So I think I've said my piece at the moment.
Yeah. Okay. I got all that.
Might chat with you another day when I can actually probably focus a bit better.
Yeah. I'm all for it, man.
But definitely anyone who's curious, actually, you can actually go out there and look at it because summer's coming up as we speak. It's like November right now for us. Mm-hmm. And by the way, our Santa doesn't go on a snow on the sleigh. It's weird like that. But no, we've got webcams for the Australian Antarctic program, and so if anyone wants to look up that, you can go and check if the camera is on at midnight. Go and check it.
I'll
leave you with that. You have a good night. Right. Get some sleep.
You as well, Swallow, man. You have a good night, man, and you have a good blessed day, brother. Thanks for being on.
Thanks for letting me on.
All right, man. Peace.
All right, bye.
All right. Yeah, man, that was Swallow, y'all. So we can have honest and clean discourse with Globe people. It's all those other guys they're just something else. I'm not going to start talking shit about them, but if we're going to have discourse, I'd much rather it be like that, where we can hear each other out, and then we could agree to disagree, or we could bring each other's evidence. The same bullshit. La la la. I could talk all day about that, which I'm not.